Hey guys, welcome to the latest episode of JLS Gaming. It's me, Will A.K. LaSalle. So much to get into. Let's get right into it, right? This past week, everything like that. Remember, stay home and game, like the hashtag says. You know what I'm trying to say? Shout out to the JLS Gaming family. It's been a crazy busy week, right? And both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S launched this past week, right? On the 10th, the 12th, right, was the PS5, and then the 13th was the iPhone 12 Max Pro. Again, check out the channel, like and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that's a subscriber, right? And everyone new, everyone watching live right now, and everybody that's going to be watching the replays, right? So, getting right into it. So we got the new videos on the channel. Support the channel, right? We got the unboxing of the iPhone 12 Max Pro. We got the unboxing of the Xbox Series X, the Xbox Series S, and the PlayStation 5, right? I know we got a couple of questions about PlayStation 5 digital, right? We got the PlayStation 5 optical. I actually have, and we'll get into it with some of the tales from launch. We actually have our our PlayStation 5 arriving tomorrow from Sam's Club, right? So we have two PS5s. I ended up going actually with two optical ones, right, on the PS5. With the Series S and the Series X from Xbox, it was a little different, right? And we wanted to really be able to review. With only the all digital missing the optical drive, it makes it where not really much of a difference, right? Except for the optical drive, right? So, but from a gameplay perspective, from in the household perspective, right, we're going to end up having two PS5 opticals, right, and two different setups, right? From a TV perspective, I know you guys were, friends of the channel and everything like that. Still debating. So waiting for the right TV, the right price, and space in the house, to tell you the truth. I got kind of an idea to shuffle TVs around. So I'm really waiting for some of the 8Ks, maybe not necessarily this holiday season, maybe around the big game. You know what I'm trying to say? There's also always sales on TVs. So maybe there'll be some more TVs that'll already have their upgrades, kinks, and reviews out in terms of their comparisons and how they operate and interoperate with the next gen systems, right? The 4K, 120 frames per second, the 8K stuff, et cetera, et cetera. And we'll talk a little bit about that with some of the, I'm trying to say, some of the issues that have been having in launch. So if you've followed us on, and watched some of the videos, or follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, right, you'll see that part of the launch, especially with the Xbox Series X and S that came out on the 10th, we had some issues getting it hooked up, getting it to recognize 4K. Every time I would switch it to 4K, it recognized it, and it wouldn't let me save the setting for whatever reason, right? It would revert back to 1080p. Totally like just some weird, really weird stuff, right? Kind of looked at and seen that some people with the newer TVs that support the 4K HDR and the 120 frames per second were experiencing those errors. So I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to wait for, a day 2, day 3 kind of update. But luckily, I still played around with it. I waited till the next morning, right? Because I had to download a bunch of content. Every game basically had day 1 patches, the system itself, the systems, right? And overall, part of the issues too, Xbox Live was down for a hot minute, right, till about the afternoon, right? So the next day, played around with it some more. Then I was going to try to rule out the TV, even though I knew the TV worked, because the TV is in our game room. It has a PlayStation 4 Pro, right, in 4K HDR, and it has an Xbox One X connected to 4K HDR, and it has an Apple TV 4K HDR connected to it. So I'm like, what's going on with the Xbox Series X and S? So finally, I basically did old school technician in me, what I'm trying to say, shout out to the IT crowd show. Did you turn it off and on, right? So I basically turned off all the switches, basically did a sort of like a reset to the TV, turned off the switches, did a reset to the Xbox Series X and S, right? And then turned them back on. As soon as I turned them back on, the Xbox Series X and S, because I had them both on, and I have a HDMI splitter with HDR, right? That supports it, right? Yeah, Liliana's laughing, right? As soon as we were able to do that, the Xbox Series X and S both recognized it and allowed me to accept it, and it saved and stuck. So basically, kind of doing it manual wasn't sticking the setting, but turning it off and on where the Xbox Series X detected it. So maybe like a little glitch. And I'm sure there's going to be these little glitches as they go out, right? This is going out to millions and millions of people, right? I'd anticipate probably Xbox Series X would have more availability right now, and they did sell out of it. So I'd anticipate 5 to 6 million Xbox Series X's and S's combined are out there in homes right now, and that number is just going up and up, right? We'll talk about numbers and production and the rest of the year in a little bit as well. So those are we experienced that with the PS5, which was weird because I didn't experience that setting up the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X to the same connection and hookup, and any of the other systems in our game room, you know, and you'll see some videos, and we have other videos. We have a Dreamcast with HDMI mod, N64 with HDMI mod, right? I have the up converters, right, for some of the retro systems and everything like that. That even is supposedly supposed to up convert, right? That's the M Classic, supposed to up convert even the Switch to 4K resolution, right? And take out some of the little jaggies and stuff like that, smooth it out with some anti-aliasing and everything like that. We'll have reviews and stuff like that when the dust settles, you know, on the new launches and new games and reviews like that. We'll also get into the retro stuff, talk about that in a little bit as well. We have a premiere on Wednesday, you know, I'm trying to say, in the retro unboxings. I won't spoil it, but again, like and subscribe to the channel, and you know, check out the premiere coming on Wednesday in the retro unboxing series, right? So everybody loves seeing us unbox, and everybody out there is unboxing. People, you know, in my opinion, unfairly, not really true gamers, got the systems early, you know what I'm trying to say, and did unboxings for the past 2-3 weeks. But again, we're going to take you back to spots and times with the retro unboxings, you know, and unbox, you know, retro systems, right? Retro systems, retro consoles, handhelds, you know what I'm trying to say, even retro games, right? So again, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Great content. You know, if you're a true gamer, you know, that's what we are here at JLS Gaming, and we're just going to have great content for you guys. We got some more content coming too in the We Beat It, You See It series, right? And again, some reviews, gameplay, you know, everything like that, comparisons on this new exciting next generation, right? So moving on, you know, so some of the problems that, you know, and you can see it, some of the problems that people were having, the Xbox Series X shutting down. I have experienced that. My daughter was actually playing Ghost Simulator on the Series S, and it just shut down midway, right? And didn't save anything, right? Just shut down. She was playing about an hour. Takes me back to like PS5 launch, you know, playing, sitting there and having a unit that died within a couple of hours. We've been hearing a lot of stuff. Don't believe the hype with the guy that did the Xbox Series X with vapor coming out of it saying it overheated. We've been running ours, especially downloading and having it on. They're quiet, much quiet than PlayStation 4 Pro, right? That thing just, you know, you hear it so loudly, right? Much quieter, smooth. I've had all 3 systems on. You know, you could check our Instagram and you'll see some of the pictures and everything like that, right? You know, of what we have. Also, I'll show it real quick because we have the stream. You can go to jlsgaming.com. You know, I'm trying to say we got merch coming and everything like that too. But as you can see here, you know, this is cool. This is our little video on the hookups, right? So again, they're not noisy, everything like that. They run smooth, right? So let me jump into something real quick for you guys, right? I don't want to take up too much of your time on this beautiful Sunday. We're down here in Florida, right? But I'm sure it's beautiful wherever you guys are at too, right? We actually took advantage of this. We have a Google YouTube Premium, whatever, right? I've had it. I've been an early adopter, right? So I had it because years ago, I'm a techie. This is a tech channel as much as it is a gaming channel as well. I was one of the Google Glass Explorer, right? One of the 8,000 or whatever it was that had Google Glass. as part of it, that's when YouTube Music, YouTube Premiums were kind of coming out and everything like that. So in order for me to have Google Music All Access, I think it was called back then, to stream through the Google Glass, I was an early adopter, right? Part of the beta. And as such, I'm grandfathered in. That subsequently became YouTube Red, I think, then YouTube Premium. Anyway, been paying for this for years, everything like that. Get an email notification and everything like that. Boom, I could get a free Google Stadia kit. Now, check it out, guys. They say that the stock now in the US is out, right? But if you had to have had YouTube Premium or whatever Red, right, before November 6th. If you had it, you can get a free, the $99 kit that comes with the control, comes with a Chromecast Ultra, right? And Google Stadia, and I got like 3 free months of the premium and everything like that. So we're getting it. Got the shipping notification this morning. Did this last week, right? Midweek last week. Got the shipping notification. So stay tuned. We'll have some reviews, everything like that. I've been hearing and reading some great stuff around Stadium and them trying to do on the come up. And let me talk about that a little bit. They were saying Google Stadia holds up but falls just behind Xbox Series X in speed tests, right? For loading. Now that's phenomenal, right? Because it takes away limitations of storage, and things of that nature. And for it to be comparable still, when Google Stadia has been out for almost a year, right? Probably in beta a little bit before that. That's amazing. And that, as a technician, as a techie guy, right? A CIO for a global cybersecurity firm, right? And just been in techie my whole life. That really just makes my mind start wandering and saying kind of things that we've talked about before with cloud platforms and everything like that. And why I really think that Microsoft is poised to be the lead player, in gaming in 10 years, right? And beyond, right? So that's awesome from that cloud computing and everything like that platform. Hey, James, how are you? That's amazing. So to hear that, I'm excited to start doing some comparisons and tests. So again, great, lots of content coming to the channel. Stay tuned, right? Like and subscribe, right? So let me bounce into the next thing I wanted to talk about, right? And which ties into that. So that's where Microsoft is looking beyond the console wars, right? That's what I was saying. The cloud stuff, the cloud platform, that ability, right? The Game Pass Ultimate, right? And kind of Microsoft and Apple, Apple's not playing so nice or whatever like that. But the Google Pass Ultimate, we got that. It's phenomenal. I mean, it's just great, and I love it. It sucks that Halo Infinite got delayed, but look forward to it too at the same time for great content. In 2 months when it does get released, right? But again, we got so many great games that we're going to get into. So again, like and subscribe. James, hi, I love you, buddy. So getting into other news real quick, right? Wanted to show you guys this video. This is already the Nintendo Game & Watch, right? Hacked already. The guy had it the day before it launched. He got his shipped and delivered the day before it launched, right? And it's already hacked, right? Now, this is a great video. Check it out. We'll have a link to as well. Stack smashing. He's got 43,500 subs, man. But when you check it out, and part of what he was seeing and everything like that with it, right? It as the hack for right now. The USB, unfortunately, it's just for charging. If they could figure something out or whatever like that. But he was able to dump. He was able to replace the ROM. It has about 8 megabytes, of onboard memory. You know what I'm trying to say? NES games, maybe you could hold like 7 or 8 of the best games. It'd be phenomenal if somebody could figure this out, right? They've already gotten that access, dumping firmware. And this was just a guy that got it earlier. When everybody else in the scene gets their hands on it, and they've been getting their hands on it. Wow. So that'll be pretty cool to sit there and have this Game & Watch and have maybe 7 or 8 of the best Nintendo games on it, playing it, right? Besides the Game & Watch game that it has on there, right? And the Super Mario 1 and the Japanese Super Mario 2, which is, not based off of Doki Doki Panic, the US one, right? but it's the lost levels over here in the All-Stars, right? That's phenomenal, man. If you guys could get that, right, like that's so cool. You know what I'm trying to say? I just think it's cool, right? Imagine Zelda, Dragon Warrior on it. You know what I'm trying to say? Super Mario Brothers 2, the US one, Super Mario Brothers 3. You know what I'm trying to say? Renegade. I mean, the list goes on, man. Have it in that nice little, beautiful form factor, right? And again, that's for a limited time. Check out Amazon, Best Buy. They got them for $49.99. Jump on one now before they come out with a revision, or they just get all sold out, right? And let the hackers do what the hackers do, tinkering around and figure out how to get, more games on there, or at least swap out the ROMs, right? So that's just one quick thing I wanted to let you guys know. Again, one thing that people have been asking for is restocks and not pre-orders, but restocks or pre-orders for other waves of stock for Xbox Series X, S, PS5. Here's the deal. You can check out PlayStation Direct. Apparently, if you get one from PlayStation Direct, they give you a nice thank you card with a code that you get like 8 unique avatars, right? Man, again, we weren't selected. I don't know what the heck, right? Why we weren't selected to at least be able to buy one, but it kind of sucks. Would have loved to have been able to do that, right? And get that. But again, if we find out more info or anything like that, we'll try to do a quick go live. So again, like and subscribe to the channel for that, right? For the latest and greatest information. What we do know is a bunch of stores, including Walmart, right, are going to have stock on Black Friday, right? Online pickup and everything like that. Walmart kind of screwed the pooch. They notified people that it was online with store pickup for the day of launch for the PS5 and those waves, 12, 3, 6, and 9 p.m. It ended up being online, and the bots gobbled them up too. I mean, people had them in carts and everything like that. We got friends of the family that want to get their hands on a system, and we're trying to help people out, right? We were able to help out some of our family members and everything like that because, again, some of our pre-orders, like I said, my Sam's Club one that we pre-ordered, right, that we pre-ordered on the channel when we went live, you know what I'm trying to say, we're able to pre-order back in September 17th, I believe. It's not arriving until tomorrow. And originally they sent us an email saying it wasn't going to arrive till Black Friday itself, right, which sucks, right? Even when Sam's Club, shame on you guys, they went live overnight with stock. When that stock is arriving or shipping, I don't know, right? But again, your next big chance is, but don't give in to the scalpers, man. That's the message that I want to give to you guys, right? The message I want to give to you guys is, this is an old article, but it lets you know what Sony was, their mindset was with the PS5. So 5 million units they were going to have ready for launch, right? And then through the months of October and December, another 5 million units, right? So that means there's going to be stock, guys. I know GameStop has sold some pre-orders already on future stock. Other organizations have, and online, everything like that have sold. But Black Friday, there's going to be units. There's going to be units throughout Christmas, guys, right? Another 5 million. Don't give in to the scalpers, right? Just stay tuned to channels like ours. Follow Wario64. Follow IGN Deals on Twitter, Wario64 on Twitter. Get your notifications. Be sure you're signed in and get a unit. Also, if you get a spare unit, help your friends out, right? Sell it to them at cost plus the shipping. If you got to redirect the shipment, right? You get the box and you got to ship it from UPS. Don't, I'm seeing people gloating about it on Twitter, showing a stack, which is $1,000, right? Because they're charging $1,000 for 500 or more. I seen 1,100, 1,200. Come on, man. Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the pigeons. Don't feed the scalpers, guys. There's going to be stock, right? Just be ready and everything like that. You can outwit bots and stuff like that. PlayStation Direct is great. They have a queue system. GameStop ends up having a queue system. Walmart, they've been just screwing up this whole damn pre-order stuff, man. So I don't know, but they get stock. Amazon's been great. We got our PS5 through Amazon. I told you guys the story on that. So that's great and everything like that. Lastly, tying things up, right? We're at about almost 5,000 subs right now, right? We got a giveaway. So you want to, you guys and everything like that, tell a friend, like and subscribe to the channel, right? We're giving away at 10,000 subs a Nintendo Switch Lite, right? I mentioned it before. You know, the contest is dropping. We're gonna drop the video trailer and everything like that tonight. So it's official. At 10,000 subs, a random subscriber, right? Is it? So you got a 1 in 10,000 chance, right? At 10,000, we'll do the drawing. A 1 in 10,000 chance of just getting a Nintendo Switch Lite, right? You've seen us, right? Hey, we're good for it, man. You know what I'm trying to say? We're good for it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Switches in the household, man. You know what I'm trying to say? You know, you just can't have enough, right? But we're a gaming family, so we got these and everything like that. The Switch is a great system, great portable system. There's nothing but great games available on it. You know, check it out too. Best Buy, Amazon, Target, Black Friday deals, buy 2, get 1 free. Deals on the first party games, Super Mario Galaxy, Zelda Breath of the Wild, right? Hyrule Warriors is dropping, right? Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, or whatever it's called, right? Just drops, right? So there's some great games on the Switch. It's a great platform. And if you saw in our pictures, right, here it is, right? This is the game room and stuff like that. Beautiful game room, how it's coming along and everything like that. The Switch is right there, right? We got the current gen. Switch is part of that current gen right there. As always, guys, love you guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. Got the giveaway. Great content. Saturn unboxing Wednesday premiere, right? Xbox Series X, Series S, PlayStation 5 reviews, comparisons, gameplay, right? Lots of content coming to the channel. Support the channel, guys, right? We're doing our best. We're doing upgrades, you know, all around, right? Check out behind me and everything like that. It's the next gen. It's beautiful, right? Great time to be a gamer. Stay home and game, guys. Love you. Peace.